All right, let's talk about a technology well, it's kind of terrifying. It's called Deepfakes. And it's so powerful, it can literally put words in anyone's mouth or even create entire events that just never happened. This is AI that has learned to lie with a human face, and it's shaking the very foundation of how we trust what we see. So let's dive in. Just pause and think about that question for a second. I mean, really think about it. For literally all of human history, seeing something with your own two eyes, that was the ultimate proof, the gold standard. But what happens when that's gone? What happens to, well, everything? Our society, our trust, when you can't believe what you see anymore? Okay, so before we get into how dangerous this stuff can be, we've got to get on the same page. Let's break down what we're actually talking about here. What exactly is a deepfake? So here's the simplest way to think about it. A deepfake is basically AI-generated fake media. The name itself comes from combining deep learning and fake. An AI gets fed, tons of photos and videos of a person. We're talking thousands. It studies everything, their face, their voice, the way they move. And after all that studying, it gets so good it can create brand new video or audio of that person saying or doing things they never actually did. And the scary part? It looks and sounds totally real. And, it's not just one single thing. Deepfake technology has a bunch of different flavors. You've got the most famous one, face replacement. Putting someone's face on another person's body. Then there's voice synthesis, which is just wild. It can clone a person's voice from just a tiny audio clip. But then it gets even more advanced. You're talking full-body puppetry, where an AI can make a person do, well, anything. And then there's lip synchronization, which might be the sneakiest one. It can take a real video and just change the words coming out of someone's mouth, and you would never know. Okay, so this is where it gets really serious. Because this tech isn't just for internet memes or movie special effects anymore. Nope. It's now a weapon. And there's a whole new playbook for how bad actors are using it to attack. And the ways they're using it, it's pretty terrifying. Think about it. You can manipulate the entire stock market with a fake video of a CEO. You can completely derail an election with a fake, scandalous video of a candidate. In the business world, oh yeah, corporate espionage, tricking employees into wiring money or giving up passwords, that's happening. And for regular people like you and me, it's everything from stealing your identity to blackmail and extortion. The possibilities are pretty grim. And look, this isn't some sci-fi movie plot. This stuff is happening right now, and the consequences are very, very real. Let me walk you through a case study that shows just how high the stakes can get. A multi-billion-dollar fake that sent shockwaves through the financial world. So picture this. Early 2024, a video pops up online. It looks like it's from a major tech CEO, the kind of person whose words move markets. And in the video, he's announcing a massive, disastrous product recall. The thing is, the video looked perfect. It was completely convincing. And the fallout? It was instant, and it was brutal. And when you break it down, you can see just how slick this attack was. It was a masterpiece of deception. First, the attackers just hoovered up hours and hours of public footage of the CEO. They used that to create a super high-quality deep fake. Then, the genius, or, evil genius part. They released it during the after-hours trading. Why? Because it's the perfect time to cause maximum chaos before the company can even react. And it worked. The stock tanked, dropping 12% in 30 minutes. The company, of course, was scrambling to put out the fire, but it was too late. The damage was done. And the scale of that damage, it's just staggering. We're talking $2.3 billion. That's how much money started flying around in trades based on that one fake video, all before anyone even had a chance to call it out as a fake. Just think about that. One video, billions of dollars in chaos. So while all that money is being traded, the company is in full-on crisis mode. And get this, it took their security team 18 minutes, a full 18 minutes, just to confirm that the video was a fake and start trying to fix things. Now, 18 minutes might not sound like a lot, but in the world of high-speed trading and social media, it's an absolute eternity. But honestly, for me, this next number is the scariest one. It's not about the money, it's about us. 47%, almost half of the people who first saw that video, believed it was real. Let that sink in. That's how good these fakes are getting. They're good enough to fool almost 1 out of every 2 people, completely bypassing that little voice in our head that says, wait a minute, is this real? All right, so after hearing all that, you're probably thinking, okay, this is terrifying. What on earth can we do about it, right? How do we even begin to fight back? Well, there is some good news. You're not helpless. There are ways to train your eyes and your brain to spot the fakes. So let's get into it. So here it is, your personal toolkit for spotting fakes. Step 1, look for the weird stuff, the visual glitches. AI isn't perfect yet, so look for things like unnatural facial movements, weird shadows, or funky lighting. Does the person blink in a strange way or not at all? That's a classic tell. Step 2, watch their mouth. Does the sound perfectly sync up with their lips? If it's even a little bit off, be suspicious. Step 3, and this one is huge. Think about the context. Ask yourself, why am I seeing this? If it's something that makes you instantly angry or scared, that is a massive red flag. Always check with a trusted source before you believe it. And finally, step 4, use the tech. You can do a reverse image search on a screenshot from the video or use special online tools to check if media has been messed with. Look, at the end of the day, all of this boils down to one thing. The tech is going to get better. The fakes are going to get more convincing. Our single most important defense isn't going to be some fancy software. It's us. It's our own critical thinking. It's about building a simple habit. Before you believe anything, and especially before you hit that share button, just pause. Ask a question. Check one other trusted source. That simple act, that moment of hesitation, is our best and most powerful shield against all of this. And so that really leaves us with a big, kind of scary question for the future. As this AI gets better and better, as the fakes become literally perfect, how are we going to tell what's real and what isn't? When our own eyes and ears can be fooled so easily, what does truth even mean anymore? I don't have the answer to that. I think it's something we're all going to have to figure out together. Thanks so much for tuning in.